The lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have the big advantage.
Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
I'm set with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Standing in, Aaron Judge. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Fouled away. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Aaron Hicks will be next. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. Brett Gardner is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. No balls and 1 strike. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second.
Digging in, Dylan Moore. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2-0 now. Paxton's ready. Here's his offering. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Luke Voigt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
In the dirt here. In time as he just gets the tag down. Three and 2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Kyle Seager. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Seager, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mitch Haniger becomes out number 2 this inning. Braden Bishop is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Paxton peers in. Here's the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Into the box now, Clint Frazier. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
Look out, 1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. 1 out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
1 strike.
Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way.
No, inside.
1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Now back, second baseman,
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. Now 1-0 Yanks. In now the Mariners DH, Ty France, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. First offering on its way. Evan White is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
France gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
So he got him swinging. Evan White is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. From the stretch to 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Paxton comes set. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Swung on and chopped down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Now batting, Dylan Moore comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. To the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Voigt in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back, the third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Kyle Seager comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not Not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
This one is launched. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And that's the second out. Stepping in, Braden Bishop. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Paxton's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. LeMahieu onto the grass. A dive, and he brings it in. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Clint Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
A ball and a strike now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Giving chase is Hediger. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Ty France. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Both bats off the plate, ball 2.
Fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
12, Evans.
Evan White is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. So 1-1.
Nope, outside. Aye. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Luis Torrens looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Fouled off. Paxton steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. Just hung in there on that one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And there's ball 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. All even now, 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, You have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution, and it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So stepping in, Gio Urshela. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Hit to short. Crawford has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. No. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, J.P. Crawford. No hits to this point. Hit a step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Dylan Moore. A hit in 2 tries so far. Grounded to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now batting.
This is on the ground over to first, and that is into right field, a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the right fielder,
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come. Number 49 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Digging in, Clint Frazier. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2. Into the box now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-2, full count. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because Even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And it's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and New York has taken a 3-2. Leading off the inning, Braden Bishop, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Ty France. He went down on strikes last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in. And
very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Still 2-2. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Evan White, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's set. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lewis is right there, 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And it's 1-1. Tauchman playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Flips the inside corner for strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1. Striding in once again, Luis Torrens. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Jonathan Holder takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He waits. Now the pitch. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Torres at the bag. Stepping in, Dylan Moore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Kyle Lewis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inners leave 1. They're down 3-2. First pitch on its way. Gio Urshela is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 out. Clint Frazier will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Ball one.
And that misses 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike. Ball
Down
2.
low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he misses again, ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, the shortstop, Torres.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Ready with the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kyle Seager. 0-1 the count. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Judge is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Digging in once again, Braden Bishop. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Voit in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Adam Ottavino takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.